Hey YouTube, it's Bible Girl. So today I finished going through a book called The Handmaid's Tale. There's a new series coming out on Hulu later this month about the show, and I was just really curious as to what the book was about, what the world was about, because it looked kind of interesting. I can tell you there are probably going to be some Christians, some conservative people that won't want to read this book, or I'm assuming see the show because of a few things. Mainly because there's some sexuality, extramarital sexuality involved, but the way it's handled is, at least in the book, is not graphic. It's played off as awkward, uncomfortable, and not really right. Which, for a storytelling perspective, was fine for me. But I could see other people not liking that. So the world that this lives in is a dystopian future, and we get the idea that a Christian religious sect has come and taken over the United States. They've taken over, and women are now subservient. They are treated like property, thrown to the side. You're kind of given a distinction. You're either a wife, then there's econo wives, which are wives of poor people. Marthas, clearly from the Mary and Martha in the Bible, who are cooks, cleaning type people, essentially, your standard maids. And then there's handmaids. And handmaids are women who are fertile, because in this dystopian future, a large chunk of the female population is not able to produce children anymore. And they are essentially surrogates for the wealthy, important people's wives who are barren. But instead of going through a surrogacy like we would today, the husbands have to have sex with them, and the wife has to be there. It's awkward, it's uncomfortable, and it's never played as sexy time. There's so much I could say about it, but I don't want to do a giant, long YouTube video. But what I liked about it, and when I saw the trailers for the show, clearly it could have gone one way with Christianity. It could have gone with religion is evil and bad and corrupts, and it makes people's lives turn to horror. But what's done in this book is we see that there are other Christian sects that clearly don't agree. Particularly, we hear multiple times about Quakers wanting to help through like an Underground Railroad kind of thing. We hear about Baptists and Catholics who are fighting against them. So what I like about seeing in this particular iteration, I don't know a lot about this person's opinions on religion in general. But what I like about seeing is it's not Christianity in general, faith in general, corrupts and destroys, but a corruption of it destroys. And I think not allowing people to have their own personal connection to it destroys. If in the book they use the Bible a lot as the tool to say this is why it's okay, but women are no longer permitted to read or write. So the Bible is actually locked in the home, and the husband of the household takes it out to read to them, but women aren't allowed to touch it because it could be too damaging. So what I see from this book, and what I see as the point and the purpose of this book from my perspective, is that if you take a faith, in this case Christianity, and you corrupt it, and you suppress people from getting to understand and to know, it leads to bad. And I've seen that, throughout the course of history. You can look back and see people who don't know the Bible, who aren't allowed to know the Bible, and bad things happen. This Brothers in the Protestant Reformation comes up, and different points throughout history we see people who don't really grasp it, or aren't allowed to grasp it, being subjugated. And that's definitely happened with women across the history of Christianity. It's definitely happened with other groups of people. People have used the Bible as an excuse all the time. So what I see this book is kind of an excuse or a call out for literacy and understanding of these things so people can fight against it. And also seeing that bad people take things, but it's not exclusively a realm for bad people, religion. So like I said, I literally just finished this book about 15 minutes ago, so my mind's all over the place, and maybe I'll talk about it more. Maybe I'll review stuff from the show, because I think I'm going to check it out. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow for Fantasy Friday. Long time no see. Love you guys. God bless. Leave thoughts in the comments if you want to. Bye.